few less Ming Lees in chat. But otherwise, kind of the same deal.
Yeah, I was able to catch the first night on the GDQ hotfix, and that was just some incredible racing as usual.
It was good. If you have not seen the second half of that, you should go watch it. The second half was pretty incredible. So
I would imagine.
Yeah, it was amazing. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. You should go watch it though.
Yeah,
all right, looks like we're losing. Saakas is still kind of blinking here, but
oh, the wonderful world of technology.
Yeah, hey, I mean, the fact that we can even kind of do this is amazing. So, hey, there's a Ming Lee. Love it. Oh, it's good. All right, and we are off and running. Let's go. So we got one racer off. Revalize, Progus is off. ARTQ is not off yet, and Saakas is paused. So this is a typical CoNDUIT beginning. There we go. All right, we got everybody moving. Wow, the bit rate for Saakas is rough.
Yeah.
Getting some funky bit rate for ARTQ too.
Progus taking my favorite torch, the Infernal Torch.
It's delicious. It's especially good for Melody, which I know is one of your favorite characters.
Yeah.
You can actually do more damage, which is wonderful.
Oh, Melody needs all the damage she can get.
That is absolutely the case. Melody could kind of be a little bit underwhelming sometimes in terms of the damage department. But anyways, we are off and running. Something maybe worth mentioning, just for anyone new to this, is that this is in fact Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's a super fun indie game created by game dev Ryan Clark, Brace Yourself Games, and a bunch of other cool people. And it is a rhythm-based roguelike, although I'd rather call it like a turn-based roguelike dungeon crawler where the turns are locked to the music. Because you don't have to be super-duper on the music for it to work out.
Yeah. Actually,
Ooh, this is bad.
Sack just went down.
Yeah. We got our other three racers. They're still alive. Our first one to the boss is Revalize, who does a very nice throw bomb on Coral Riff. So
yeah, very nice.
I think we have Coral Riff because some of the racers did use their bomb. And if you use your bomb, you're guaranteeing Coral Riff as your first boss. That is a Blood Flail pickup, so that should be a decent safe item. You know, with CoNDUIT, one thing we've always said is the safer the better. We've actually implemented, there has been times where we've implemented rules to force the racers to race safer. Didn't work out. The racers kind of hated it and hated us for it, but we tried. So we definitely encourage the safety play. It's a good way to at least make it through the first couple rounds.
Yeah, and man,
Zelda,
right now,
just to address
really
Zelda,
well.
Ethan, you needed to do your 3 races. You didn't do your 3 races, so that is part of the rules. Make sure you do your 3 races. So with when people enter CoNDUIT, we want to know their skill level. So we make you do 3 races on the Necrobot so that we can guarantee to know what sort of level you're racing at. And so you have to do it. It's part of the requirements. I'm sorry. Better luck next time. Anyway, I don't know where Saakas got that, but that is the best item we've seen so far. He's got a titanium spear, which is very, very strong.
Oh, Revalize in Zone 3 now has Old Faithful.
Wow, already in Zone 3. Revalize is going super fast.
Yes, he is.
I know Revalize has been putting a lot of work into his practice this past week. I've heard the same thing from ARTQ as well. So we'll see how both of those racers wind up doing. Let me just check one thing.
I was watching Space Cow a couple of days ago. He was doing some practice.
Yeah, Space Cow's also in it. Dion, we got a lot of really great racers. In fact, we have a return of one of the oldest, actually a CoNDUIT racer from the very first CoNDUIT. Morpho Butterfly. Yeah.
Oh,
he kind of did it, and then he sort of retired from the game for a very long time. So we're super excited to have him back. I just have to very quickly point out the fact that Saakas has picked up a Ring of Becoming.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, we were just talking about how important safety is in this game. ARTQ going down. Looks like he got sort of nightmare trapped, and then a mole took him out. So that's gonna cost him. It's gonna cost him his life.
Well, he's got... Yeah, Sack's got some protection now with that glass armor, so he can take 1 hit until he can transmute that ring or get rid of it. Ring of Strength or Progus. Oh, and he got cloned.
Oh, the clones, and surprisingly, our two less safe racers are the ones who are still alive.
Yeah.
All right, well, half a heart is not a good place to be for Revalize, but he's still alive. He's going to be hopping in there. I'm sure he's looking for some kind of food item. Finding a Ring of War, not terribly bad. That does increase your safety, surprisingly. For those who aren't in the know, just started playing this game, the Ring of War is said to increase enemy spawns. Turns out, it doesn't. Fun fact. So you do not have increased enemy spawns.
Oh, Dagger of Phasing. Will he take
that
it, though?
entire shop is so good for Revalize there. He's got himself a insta-kill on Dead Ringer. He's also got the boots for safety in Zone 4.
3 damage Dagger of Phasing.
And a 3 damage Dagger Phasing is really strong. It should make this fight trivial. He's just got to be a little careful of these beetles.
Yep.
But yeah, doing 3 damage is also really ideal on Death Metal, and you can attack him through his shield. So it's like super duper crazy safe.
Nice throw. See, he's going red. Blast Helm, nice pickup.
Yeah, that's a nice find. He's still only at half a heart, though, and he does not have any protection whatsoever.
Yeah,
and
he needs some food.
That the problem with this high damage Ring of War build is most of the things he's gonna one-shot, but for the occasional thing he doesn't, he might forget that he doesn't have a Ring of War. So there he just knocked back the Golem, and it was kind of spooky. Same situation in terms of like an Ogre or something like that. You might knock it back, not realizing that, you know, you're not going to one-shot it.
Yep.
So he's really got to pay close attention to that. We got Saakas actually doing a pretty good job of maintaining some pace after his initial death. He's caught back up, and he's in second anyways, doing a good job. Nice use of the Blast Helm there. Problem with using the Blast Helm for Revalize is that he's now finding himself with only 2 bombs going into the Necrodancer fight. He's gonna need an extra bomb to make it easier. Otherwise, he's gonna have to do the button puzzles. It's not gonna be good. Smite TV, thank you for the host, my friend. Smite is a wonderful friend of the stream. You guys should all check out Smite TV. He's
I did a little practice of the Necrodancer fight with Cadence. You know, where you only have the 1 bomb, and that is... How you guys make it look so easy, I don't know.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Revalize just found some cheese.
The slideshow is not on my end. It is Saakas' upload. So sorry about that. You'll know that because Revalize and Progus have both had very smooth streams.
Oh, there's a 3-pack of bombs for him.
But yeah, you can blame me anyways. That's true. You're right. That's right. I forgot that I should just be blamed for everything with regards to the community. All right, I'm a little lost at what happened to Saakas there. I think he got telemonkeyed, and ARTQ takes another death. This is not uncommon for a lot of early deaths throughout. Now, I will point out that Revalize did actually find some health, so he's now up to 2.5 hearts. Whoa, in a drumstick, so he gets that full. A drumstick. Now, he doesn't have armor, so it's still a little scary, but he's doing quite well, but he's kind of slow playing. I think and Saakas is on his way there, so that's awesome.
Good thing he didn't take that gi.
Yeah, you don't want that gi. The gi is... we found out recently that not only is the gi like, you know, you're going to take double damage, but you also get this really stupid bug. Uh-oh. I'm seeing Saakas taking a hit there on the goo. It looks like he's okay, though. It's kind of a slow... it's a slideshow for sure. He's going to have to fix that after this race.
Yeah.
I will point out that he's also got a 4 damage spear, which is really good.
Yeah, he's got a really good build.
Yeah, it's a very beefy build for sure. All right, looks like Revalize did find more than enough bombs, so he's on to his Necrodancer fight with a pretty safe situation here. He's got the minimized spawns.
He found a 3-pack of bombs on 4-2.
Oh, very nice. That's what you're looking for.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Squega. How's it going?
Hey, Squega.
What up?
And one more hit for Revalize to wrap this
so
up.
Revalize is going to be taking
There we go.
Now, I should explain how the point system works here. So the way it works is if you are the first... So sorry.
ARTQ down again.
Oh, no. And I think Saakas is still going here. He's on 4-3. It's kind of hard to tell because it's such a slideshow, but he is still going.
Yeah, he looks like he is running on a really high bit rate.
Yeah, which is kind of strange. Kind of unnecessary. Anyways, going back to the points, the way the points work is we do a flag plant sort of ordeal, and the way the flag plant works is as you travel through the game, you're planting your flag. When you die, you leave your flag there, and that's the distance you made it. So say, for example, not to totally curse him, but if Saakas dies in this fight, he has planted his flag at Dead Ringer. And if he's the only person to make it to Dead Ringer, then he would come first. Obviously, oh god, I really shouldn't have said anything because this is really off the rails now, and it's super spooky.
Oh,
he handled
it though.
Very nicely done.
We got an obsidian broadsword from Progus.
Oh, hadn't seen that in the build or in the seed yet, so that's very interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like much. I guess Revalize took the luck charm, but nobody else did.
Yeah, he did. So that is, that does change the RNG a little bit.
Yeah, although it seems like similar items still between our racers. Still having that blast helm, the same torch, all that good stuff. Anyway, so the way that the scoring system works is the person who gets first, whether it's completing or planting flag, gets 3 points. Second place is 2 points. Third place is 1 point. And if you come in fourth, you don't get any points. However, there is a way to get a bonus point, and the way to do that is quite simple. You just have to finish. So Revalize was the first to finish, so he's the first to plant his flag at the end. So he gets 3 points plus 1 point for finishing. Saakas, coming in second there, gets 2 points for coming in second plus 1 point for finish. So he's got 3 points total. So now there's some
look
more
at this for
points on the
Progus
line.
now. Titanium Cat.
Nice. Titanium Cat is a
Very
very
nice
solid weapon. He's also got a couple extra hearts. Not totally sure where he found those, but that is a nice find.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Could have been a food shop. Could have been just found it in a shop or a barrel. Yeah, hard to say.
Oh, I found a really awesome barrel room in one of my Melody Deathless runs about a month ago. One barrel had 2 empty hearts and a ham. The next set of barrels had 1 full heart and 2 full hearts.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That's a lot of hearts.
Yes, it is.
That was a big hit that Progus just took.
Yep.
Ouch. Alright, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm caught up with all the reffing side. I just want to make sure everything's running all right.
Yeah, it's... we don't talk about the behind-the-scenes stuff, but, all the refs and everybody doing the behind-the-scenes stuff, major shout-outs to them.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So we're just trying to make sure we get all of our racers. Some have not shown. So we just want to make sure we've got everybody. So that we can actually, keep the tournament alive. ARTQ having a bit of a struggle early on. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah, it is. But he's just having a hard time getting anything going. Ooh, and Progus has to fight Death Metal with no bombs.
Yeah, that's not great. I mean, Cat's not so bad because you can also you can be a little more efficient with your movements. Unfortunately, he just lost his coin multiplier. He will not be getting any sweet goods out of this. So he's got to go through Zone 4 with a very minimal build.
Yeah.
Okay, we just lost Saakas' stream. That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, I'll just turn off this one as well. So it sort of reduces the visual noise that you have to look at here. So we are pulling into about 13 minutes into the run here. We do have a few rules in terms of sort of mercy rules. One is if if you're the last one and you're in Zone 1, I think we end it. If there's only one racer remaining and it's you and you're in Zone 1, we do call it. And if there is only 5 minutes left in the race, so if we hit the 15-minute mark and all the remaining racers are still in Zone 1, we also call it.
Oh, there's some chainmail, so that makes Progus' build a little bit better. He's got Squega suit equivalent with those shin guards.
Yep, shin guards plus the chainmail, not too bad. That plate mail is a really nice threshold to get to. I always feel a little bit spooked with the chainmail, but once you get a plate mail or higher, it's feeling good.
Yeah.
I mean, it is only 0.5 better, but for whatever reason, it just feels good.
Yeah, it does.
I definitely expect a little slow play here. I mean, at this point, he's not really racing against ARTQ. ARTQ's kind of, I mean, he's on to Coral Rift now, but the difference between these two racers is pretty dramatic. So, yeah, I think he's going to want to really slow play here. He can knock that barrel. There you go. Get himself some ballet
cheater shoes.
Not worth. Not worth. Now, do you remember where the term cheater shoes comes from?
Aria.
Yeah. So, if people aren't aware, back before the builds kind of got stripped down for certain certain characters, like you know how Aria's got
one of the early alpha builds, wasn't it?
I think so. It was, yeah, early on. It was well before Zone 4, I think.
Yeah,
definitely. And the way that it used to, because Aria used to be, well, I mean, still is. Oh no, and down goes ARTQ again.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, Aria used to be super duper hard, and it was also like, you know, kind of considered very, very hard as a character. But one way to totally solve the character was you could get the ballet shoes, and then the entire missing the beat thing is just doesn't even matter. You just gotta not accidentally dig the wrong thing. So, yeah, that was cool.
Oh, phasing ring for Progus.
Nice. That's gonna make his fight a lot better for the Necrodancer. He's just gotta be really careful not to accidentally jump into something kind of bad.
And he's got to deal with the shades.
Oh, that's I don't know. Those
that's a little questionable.
Yeah, those ones can kind of mess you up a little bit. You gotta make sure.
I mean, he does have a 3 damage cat now, but
which is good. Yeah, that's true. The 3 damage is pretty critical, and there he goes. It actually pays for itself as he opens up that drumstick. I was gonna say maybe he should consider opening up the or using the Shrine of Risk. Oh, this is kind of scary. Stop getting he's frozen on goo. That's real bad.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, well, he handled it though.
I can't believe it's not.
Is it me or is ARTQ? Is ARTQ frozen?
I do have ARTQ kind of paused. I'm wondering if maybe he just kind of decided to take a break, take a breather.
Yeah, you might have. It's a shame to see that. I mean, you know, you make it here, and then unfortunately, you just can't get the engine going. This should be an easy fight for Progus.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad, especially with that phasing.
Yep. Yeah, phasing is the best because there you have almost no spawns whatsoever. Unless you get some bad teleports and the Necrodancer starts bombing the stage.
Yeah, and then you got all the things sort of released, all your hard work getting that phasing, all for nothing.
And there we go.
And that's going to be it, GG. First race down.
GG, guys.
That's going to be 2 points going over to Progus. So Progus with 2 points. Let me just, well, I'm probably not going to add those. I'll just bring them back the next time. I can add the points if I wanted to, but